my hair to the side.
So let us know if you can see and hear us. Maybe. We're just waiting for everything to come up.
My hair to the side.
Hello, hello,
So let us
testing,
know
testing. If you can see and hear us. Where is everybody? Are you there? Can you hear us? Yes, okay.
Just sit and smile.
I know, right? Maybe. We're just waiting for everything. Okay, let us know if it goes to an echo again. I don't know why it does that. Hello, hello, let us know. I really don't. See and
Because
hear
we don't
us.
want it to. That's
Where
why.
is everybody? Are you there? Can you hear us?
See.
Yes, okay.
Just sit
Anyways,
and smile.
let's get this started.
Maybe.
So weekly team call. Okay, let us know if it goes to an echo
For what
again.
is
I don't know
Monday,
why. February 24th, 2014.
Hello,
I'm
hello,
ready.
let us know.
And I'm ready.
See and
Because we
hear
don't
us.
want it to. That's
Where
why.
is everybody? Are you
It's
there? Can you hear us?
See. Why is it doing
Yes,
that?
okay.
Just sit
Anyways,
and smile.
let's get this started.
Maybe.
So weekly
Okay.
team call.
Okay,
Let us know if it goes to an echo
For what
again.
is
I don't know
Monday,
why.
February
February
24th,
2014.
and then log
back into the
Let us
event
know.
and
See
see
if
if it still does
see
that.
and
Because we
hear
don't
us.
want it to. That's
Where
why.
is everybody? Are you
It's
there? Can you
repeating
hear us?
open on your
Why is it
browser.
doing
Yes,
that?
okay.
Just sit
Anyways,
and smile.
let's get this started.
Maybe.
So weekly
Okay.
team call. Let us know if it goes to an
For
echo
what
again.
is
I don't know
Monday,
why.
February
Log
24th,
out 2014
and then
log
I'm
back into
ready.
the event and see if it still does that.
Because we
Hear
don't
us.
want it to. That's
Where
why.
is everybody? Are you
It's
there? Can you hear
repeating
us?
open on your browser.
Yes, okay.
Just sit and
Anyways,
smile.
let's get this started.
Maybe.
So weekly
Okay.
team call. Let us know
Rock
if to an echo. Okay, how's that? Testing, testing. Is it better? Still echoing. Still echoing. I don't. Hold on.
It's your channel open on your browser.
Yes, it is, but
Perfect.
it always is.
Is that better?
Okay, good. Everybody says yay. Oh, better. Good. Okay. That's weird. I didn't. That's weird. Okay. This is crazy.
Both of our phones are going crazy.
It's not echoing anymore. Okay. All right.
Back in.
So
It's okay.
Now, let's get started. Goodness sake, 7 minutes into it. Wow. Okay. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and get started with the
Look,
call.
Dawn says she Googled it.
That's why it says it echoes. Okay. I'll have to look and see. The only thing I did, we have to have the browser open on the channel to see your messages. The only thing I did, I have the speakers turned down. The only thing I did is I went into the volume setting on the video feed and just muted that volume. But it shouldn't be echoing if I've got speakers turned off anyways, because we're not broadcasting. We can't hear ourselves talking right now, so other than through our ears. Okay.
Yes.
Now, tonight's topic is online marketing. And so we're going to give you some tips for online marketing. Basically, online marketing, the internet, is how Roxy and I have grown our business. And we think it's great. It's a good tool, and you should be using it in your business. And we have a lot of new people, and we've got a lot of seasoned people. And what we want to do is kind of touch on some things and make sure that you're doing these things, and try to tell your team members to do these things as well. So, all right, one of the first things that you should be doing, or that your team should be doing, is have your own domain name. And you can get that with like GoDaddy or HostGator. And the reason that we recommend that is so that you have a more professional appearance on your business cards, any information you put out, the back vinyl on your vehicle, you can put your domain name. And so we recommend that you do that. It's only like $12 a year. Sometimes it goes on sale, and you can get it really cheap. And then you can forward that domain name to your replicated website. And so, is everything okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Everything's still good? Nobody's saying anything.
yeah, no one
so.
said anything for a little bit, so hopefully it's okay.
Okay.
All right. So, anyways, if you haven't done that already, what that $12 or so gets you, and that's per year. You can go to GoDaddy.com. You can search for a domain name. So for us, it's ThinkSprinkles.com. And
Yay!
you know, we have the domain name. Now, when we first started, we didn't have a blog. All we had was ThinkSprinkles.com, but we forwarded that domain name, and you want to forward it with no masking. So you can either go into the GoDaddy settings and do that yourself, or you can call GoDaddy or HostGator or whoever you have the domain name with, and have them do the forwarding with no masking to your replicated Pink Zebra website. And the reason that you would want to do this is because pinkzebrahome.com / whatever your website name is hard to remember for people. If you're driving down the street and you got that on the back of your car, they may just remember pinkzebrahome.com and forget anything after the /. Well, when they go to pinkzebrahome.com, they're not going to your website. And so if you just have thinksprinkles.com, and that's on your business cards, that's on everything that you have, then they'll go there and it's easier for them, and it'll go straight to your website. You can have it pointed straight to that pinkzebrahome.com / whatever your website name is. And you can also, with that, you get an email address. And so you have a more professional looking email address. So like, you know, Roxy's is Roxy@thinksprinkles.com instead of, you know, RoxyGirl123 @gmail.
Or Yahoo, RoxyDale@yahoo.com.
Or something like that. You know, I mean,
It just is more professional.
it's more professional. You can put that on your business cards, and it's a relatively cheap and easy way to do a little bit of marketing and branding for yourself. Along with that, we now have a blog, and you can eventually pay for hosting so that blog has content on it. You don't have to do that in the beginning, and in fact, you know, I mean, we didn't do that for the first 6 months or so. We just forwarded everything, and then we worked on the blog. But the blog is another way of doing online marketing, internet marketing, because you're doing articles and you're doing things that has Pink Zebra keywords all in it, Sprinkles keywords, Scentsy versus Pink Zebra, things like that. You're doing these articles on your blog, and within Google searching, it'll pull up and you'll be ranked, and people will click it and find, you know, your website and find more information about you. So a blog is great, but you don't have to do that right away. What we recommend you do is to go ahead and get that domain name so that at least you can forward things. But just be thinking that, you know, if you really want to build your business, a blog is a good way to do that. And it costs a little bit more. You're going to pay several dollars more per month, maybe $6 a month to have that hosting for the blog, and then you can create whatever you want to and put it out there. Some other things that you can do, free things, Craigslist. That's how you found Pink Zebra.
Yeah, it is. Everyone already knows that, I think.
Yeah, I know. But that's a big one. You never know who you'll find on Craigslist, and a majority of the time it may be, you know, people just looking for get rich quick, or it's just somebody looking for some product, and you never know. So basically, don't discount Craigslist. It's free to place an ad, as long as you're.
Is it still free?
Yeah,
I remember seeing some people say.
In most markets it is. I think some markets they are charging wherever, depending upon where in Craigslist you put that ad. We would put the ads in the for sale home household goods category.
Yeah.
Is what it is. You can also put it in the community events. If you're having parties, you can put it in the job section, help wanted section, things like that. You just have to kind of be careful because Craigslist doesn't want MLM, network marketing, direct sales companies to really post on there. And
but we do it anyways.
yeah, we do it anyways. Sometimes you can say that you're looking for experienced salespeople and blah blah blah, and people will call you, and you know, if they're interested, then they can, you know, take advantage of the opportunity, and if not, then, you know, whatever, it is what it is. But what I'm getting at is that Craigslist, you know, you never know who you'll find. And like I said, Roxy found Pink Zebra from a Craigslist ad that Amy Rose posted. And so, you know, Amy posted that, and I think within just a day or two of joining Pink Zebra, and Roxy saw it and ended up joining about a week after Amy did, just from that. And so you never know who you may find. And so, yeah, Craigslist is a good one. Facebook fan page. It's another free one. If you don't have a Facebook fan page, you need to be creating a Facebook fan page, and it's relatively easy to create. There's tips and how-tos on the internet, and I think one of our team members created something. I'll have to get with her and see if she wants to share that with the entire group or not. But it's a step-by-step on creating a Facebook fan page, so makes it really nice and easy. But if you don't have a Facebook fan page, then you definitely need one. It's a great way to try to start building a customer base. You can do sales, you can do giveaways, you can do all kinds of stuff, and eventually you'll have people liking your page and then joining your team and all kinds of stuff. So, and you know, you can do lots of games and contests. Like, what are some ones that you did recently?
Yeah, just the share and post, which I put on something, I don't know, promotion or something, and then if they share it on their page and then they come back and they post that they shared, then they're entered. And you can tell who has shared by, it'll show you how many times it's been shared.
Yeah.
So that's one that I did. Then I did another one, a caption contest, you know, what's the pug thinking? I did that one.
Yeah, those were just recently.
Yeah, yeah.
And so you can do all kinds of stuff with your Facebook fan page. Facebook is huge. It's absolutely huge. And if you're not using it for your business, then you're possibly missing out. And so you really need to be using that that tool. And there's so many people on Facebook. And you know, when you're first starting out, you may think, well, how do I get likes? I mean, it was a big deal when we got 100 likes on our page.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It was a huge deal.
Yeah, and I was also going to say, some people, they don't create a separate business one. They just post on their personal page. And that's good because, I mean, you want to definitely post on your personal page every once in a while. But you don't want to get it to where it's all, oh, where am I hitting? Where it's all nothing but Pink Zebra, because then you start annoying your family and friends about all Pink Zebra. So it's nice to have a separate page for your Pink Zebra business.
Right, definitely. I mean, you should have a separate page for your Pink Zebra business, separate of your personal page. You can advertise and say, hey, does anybody want to do a party and all that kind of stuff on your personal page, but you really need to have your own separate Facebook fan page for your business. If you're really wanting to succeed in this, then you need to treat it like a business. And treating it like a business would be having its own business page and working it like a business. So if you treat it like a hobby, you're going to get hobby results. So treat it like a business and you're going to get business results. So yeah. So Facebook fan page. Let's see, some other free things that you can do. Videos. You can create videos. Right when Roxy got her kit, I remember when you got it in, you were so excited, and I was at work still back when I had a day job, and I said, don't open it yet because we're going to video it when I get home. You know, it would about killed her waiting, but she waited.
I did.
And she did wait, and when I got home, that was about the first thing that we did was video her unboxing her kit. And from that video, we have gotten, I don't even know how many team members have joined and how many people have saw it that, you know, really enjoyed it and wanted more information about it, or is a customer now because of it. So don't discount videos. And I know, videos are hard. It's no fun. You got to get all dressed up, you got to put the makeup on, the hair, and all that kind of stuff.
Or not.
You don't have to, but that's the point is that you need to make a connection with people. And the videos is a great way to make a connection with people. You're doing something that they can see you, they can see your personality, and that's great.
Yeah.
Putting that out there. So, and I know, you know, there's so many videos that I have in my head that I need to make that I haven't, and I've procrastinated. So, I mean, it's one of those things that it's hard to sit down and you think, well, I'm going to find the time to do this, but it's also one of those things where you need to do it. We've got several videos out there, and they've all helped. So definitely at least get some videos out there. Leah says that video is what got me to join. So,
Mhm.
and look, Leah is one of our rock stars, and so that's awesome. You know, I mean, you never know who you're going to get that sees your video and sees your stuff. But if you're only putting out, like if you're only doing Craigslist, then you're missing out on everything else. If you're only doing Facebook, you're missing out. I mean, you need to do a little everywhere. You need to put yourself out there as many places as you can to get as much viewing, you know, from other people across the internet as you can. So videos are huge. And then the rest of social media, not just Facebook, but Pinterest. I know that there's been team members that had a Pinterest account and had, you know, people join their team because they saw stuff on Pinterest. So that's great. Twitter, you know, we've got Twitter. We don't work it all that much because I haven't really, you know, Facebook is the big one. So if you're only going to pick one social media, then do Facebook.
Yeah.
That's the big one.
Yeah.
And focus on that. But Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, all those are other.
Tumblr.
Yeah, Tumblr
is
is another one. Yeah, there's all types of potential social media sites out there that you can, you know, work it a little bit, but don't do too much. Don't spread yourself too thin. Pick one for right now. Recommended. I mean, we recommend Facebook. Start out with Facebook and work that one really good, and then maybe get to where you know how to work Facebook and start generating sales and generating leads and generating new signups, and then maybe branch off and go pick another one out and start working on that one and kind of, you know, get it. Don't do all 6 or 7 of them all at once, because
It can
then
get
you-
overwhelming.
yeah, you're overwhelmed, and then you don't know really what you're doing in any of them. So just pick one or two, and we recommend starting out with Facebook. And then email lists. So if you have a way of getting people's emails, and you know your customers that have already placed orders with you, you can go in there and you can get their emails, and you can create mailing lists, and you can send out offers and things like that. And that's great. I mean, if you want to create a newsletter and send it out through email, that's great. It's whatever you want, but having a list of emails, you know, if you go to a vendor event and they fill out the little form, you know, that says that they're interested and they provide their email, put it in your little email database and in your list, and then now that's another potential customer or you know, team member or whatever. So
Right.
okay. As far as the now that was basically kind of the free stuff that you can do. So kind of to recap the free stuff: Craigslist, obviously, Facebook fan page, and then, you know, a blog, videos, and other social media. The paid stuff would be like the very first thing I talked about was getting your own domain name. That's going to cost, but you really need to do that. You really need to do that. Just to get your own domain name, like I said, $12 a year or whatever. Do that. If you can't set it up, call GoDaddy. They'll walk you through it. They'll even do it for you. And then you've got that set up. It's more professional, all that stuff. But now getting into the paid, doing things that cost, you know, a little bit more money in online marketing would be the advertising. And this is something, you know, that we do spend money on advertising, and it helps. Now, don't go broke on advertising. Don't spend, you know, more than you can afford to spend. But at the same time, you need to be possibly looking at this, because Google AdWords, even Facebook advertising, the Facebook advertising is great. And you can do now on your fan page a sponsored post. You can boost the post. You can do all that kind of stuff and generate more traffic, and people will see that sponsored or boosted post. And then you can create ads and people will see those. If you're doing an ad for Facebook, I recommend that you start out with just a couple of dollars a day. You know, don't start out with, you know, a $10 a day ad, because you're going to blow through that really quick, because you don't know what works to generate traffic to your fan page. And so start out with like $2 a day and see, you know, tweak that ad, and, you know, change the wording of the ad title, change the picture, and see what brings in the most for like just several days, maybe 3 or 4 days, maybe 5 days. So you're just going to spend $10 on this and see. And then after that, you're going to see what works. You're going to tweak it again and maybe do another $10 run, you know, $2 a day, $3 a day for 5 days, whatever.
What do you mean tweak it to see if it works? What do you mean?
So like the wording of the ad, maybe you did one and it didn't do very good. So maybe you do another one that has something different in the title, like
Wait,
fast growing.
Wait, just a second. How do you know it when you say it didn't do very good?
Well, in Facebook ads, you can go in and you can see the statistics for your ad. You can see you can see how many people saw it, how many people clicked on it. You can see all these statistics, and you can see if an ad is a good performing ad or if it's not good performing by the number of people that saw it versus the number of people that clicked on it.
Okay.
So
okay.
if it's a good performing ad, then that means a lot of people, a higher percentage of people that viewed it clicked on it than another one. And so what you can do is kind of go in there and say, well, this one, maybe it was the picture. So then you put a different picture in there. Maybe you change the title of the ad just a little bit to say something like, join, a fast up and coming direct sales company, or, ground floor opportunity, or love home fragrance, try Pink Zebra. I mean, it's whatever you want. You only have a little bit for your tagline, your title. So,
and you can't. I tried to do one the other day, and it rejected it.
Oh.
Because I had too much text.
Okay, that would be that would be like a picture. Your picture can't have a certain amount of text in the picture.
Yeah.
It's like
it was over a percentage
more than
or
20% or something like that.
So it said rejected.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but anyways, yeah. So Facebook advertising, once you get to where you found, an ad that works really well and it's working pretty good at $2 a day, and you feel comfortable, increase it to $5 a day and run it for a week, or 5 days, and then see how that works and see what that generates. You don't have to spend money every single day. It just, if you did, 5 days and then you stopped and then you waited until you got some more money and do another 5 days, you could do that. So you don't have to do $10 a day for 30 days. Just do $5 a day for 5 days and then see how that works, and then tweak it, and then, run it again if you wanted to. So, but Facebook advertising is huge. And then Google advertising is a whole nother, I guess, way of building your business. You do really need a blog for that. To do the Google AdWords. That's the best thing. You can still point them to your replicated website with Google AdWords, so that would be okay, but having your own blog would be great. And then Google AdWords is kind of like the Facebook advertising, is that it shows you exactly what works, and if you know what works in Facebook, you can just put it into Google and it's going to work there. So Facebook is a good place to test and get really good information quickly. So, because there's millions and millions on Facebook. So, so those are kind of the paid things. Does anybody have any questions? Okay, what is Tumblr? Tumblr is a mini blogging site that you join. It's like social media, and you have your own mini blog, and you can add posts to it, and
pictures and little video clips,
all that kind of stuff. So it's just another, and it's pronounced or it's spelled Tumblr. There's no E in Tumblr, and so if you're looking for the Tumblr website, and it's
I would put ER.
I know. Well, it makes sense, but for whatever reason, that's why they decided to spell it. But Tumblr, we haven't messed a whole lot with Tumblr. We do have a Tumblr account, and we have our blog set up to where any new article on the blog gets put into our Tumblr blog, and so.
Oh, we do?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, there's several things.
Cool.
Anyways, we don't really mess with Tumblr all that much yet, because, like I said, work on one and then get it built up and work on that one, and so forth and so on. So let me scroll through here and see. Okay, so yeah, Emily's saying, is it secure if you have the redirect, forward to the website?
Oh,
it is, because once you forward to your Pink Zebra replicated website, that website is secure. So your domain name is just a name. It's just it's something that somebody types in. When they type that in, it's a pointer, and it's going to go to your replicated website, and that's already secure. So you don't have, you're not doing anything with security.
Mhm.
Even when you have your blog and you have your blog set up, and you set it to, point, and when people want to order, and you say click here to order from your blog, and it goes to your replicated website. Once it leaves your blog, and we're not supposed to, by policy, be able to sell anything online through our own shopping cart. So you have to sell everything through the Pink Zebra shopping cart. So you just redirect everybody. Once they hit your Pink Zebra site, everything's fine. So, okay, let's see. Jonna says, I have a separate page, but I think I've annoyed my friends and family already on Facebook.
Yeah.
Let's see. Brandy says, I have nearly 600 Facebook likes. Awesome. What kind of advice do you have to turn some of the likes into active customers or good recruit leads? Interactions.
Yeah,
Games. You have to do things that are interacting. You don't want to, here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to be posting on your Facebook fan page, join me, buy me all the time.
Mhm.
If you do that, you're going to lose your fans. People don't like that. We don't like that. I mean, if you joined a website, you want to get information. Post information on how to do a glimmer candle kit. Post information on maybe the host rewards. Post information on the benefits of the soft soy wax. Post information on how much stronger smelling the sprinkles are. I mean, you can do things that are still selling and promoting your product, and basically in the background saying, pick me, join me, buy me.
Yeah.
But you're not really saying that.
And we also post like cute pictures and jokes and
Right.
things not even related to Pink Zebra.
Right.
You know, just to, because I like seeing that on other blog pages. So, or
Fan
yeah.
pages. Yeah. So yeah, the best thing that we can tell you to build an audience and engaging is to engage your audience, but don't always make it about you and joining my team and buy my stuff and blah blah blah. People get sick and tired of that. But if you make it games and fun and interacting, and I mean, share this, like this, I mean, you can do all kinds of stuff that builds that interaction. And when that builds interaction, their friends will see them interacting with it, and then it just kind of goes from there. So let's see, where do you do a Facebook ad? Does it go out further than the people that like your page? Yes. In settings in Facebook at the top right, there's a little sprocket, and you can click on that, and it has like ads, manage ads, create ads, and you can do that. Or from your fan page, you can go and you can boost a post. And when you boost a post, you're boosting it. That is, you're paying for that. And so that is like an ad as well. So, but you can go in there and see that. Chad and Tanya say, do you ever use Backpage?
Hey, aren't they our newest ones?
Yes, brand new. Welcome.
Welcome, Chad and Tanya.
No, we don't use Backpage. I think Backpage is like Craigslist. I think it's free, but we don't. I think it's just a classifieds website, similar to Craigslist, I believe. But no, we don't use Backpage. Does our Facebook page have to have Pink Zebra Independent Consultant in the name? Yes. You need to, whenever you're creating a Facebook fan page, you need to be looking at the policy manual and the marketing. There's a whole section on how you should name your Facebook fan page. So you can't just say Pink Zebra Home or Pink Zebra. It does have to say your name, independent consultant, Pink Zebra. So make sure you're following the rules before you go in and set up your fan page. Okay.
So ours, because we on our business cards and things, we say go to Facebook, think sprinkles. Okay, but after that, do we have all that other stuff?
Yeah, when you go to our fan page, it's all Pink Zebra, think sprinkles, Roxy and Brett Weber, independent consultants.
Gotcha.
So
gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Is that it? There any other questions?
I was multitasking, making samples.
Oh, I was going to show. I wore a new shirt. Roxy just got it in the mail. Where'd you get it from?
Just off Etsy.
Etsy?
Hmm.
Etsy.
I got it for him. I got this shirt for him.
Okay, so one of my mottos is, and especially when you're doing shows and events and you're a guy in this business, because it's pink zebra, it's a little pink, and zebra is a little, I mean, it's sometimes challenging when you're a guy, and you're at the booth by yourself, and you're surrounded by nothing but pink and zebra stripes, and it's a little girly girl. And I've always
you
said,
get asked, "Are you a girl, boy?"
yeah, and you get looked at, a
Like,
little funny sometimes.
No,
but
I'm not a girl, boy.
one thing that I've said, and I've said this before to you all, is that it may be pink, but the money's still green. And so Roxy got me a shirt, and let's see if we can. Well, I'll just see if stand up here. I don't know. And now I have to wait.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, look, here it
Yeah.
is. Maybe pink, and green is actually in green, even though it's kind of hard to tell. But
It may be pink, but the money is green. It's got the little pink zebra there, yeah.
Yeah. So he's going to be wearing that. Look, it looks good. Look, now
Yeah.
we're just now seeing it on the screen.
Maybe pink, but the money's all green, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought that was pretty good. I'm going to have to find him a different one where the green is a little bit more pronounced, but
Yeah. So I thought I'd put that on for you guys and for you gals, and you can kind of see it and get a little laugh out of it. That that's, I don't know, one of my sayings. And it's funny because we get people in it, and it's a little awkward sometimes, especially when I'm doing a show by myself, and people are walking by and they've got their little kids with them, and they look up at you, and you're like, "Hi, have you heard of Pink Zebra?" And they kind of look at they like, "Come on, little Susie." They walk a little faster sometimes. I'm like, I'm not that creepy.
no, but I have to tell you the best story yet. And if Alcie is on, she'll know this.
Oh my gosh.
But we were next to
Oh my
a
gosh.
makeup booth at, I think it was the Home and Garden Show, I think.
That was a year ago.
And we were next to a makeup booth, okay? And they were giving, makeovers and stuff. Well, there's a guy over there, and he was super sweet, and he saw Brett and fell in love, literally. And I didn't tell him that he was married. I didn't tell him I was his wife. And
When Brett shows up to work the evening shift,
he was saying that Brett was his Christian Grey from the 50 Shades series.
it was traumatizing.
It was he was so sweet, but he kind of liked Brett.
He was, I think he was playing for the other team. And
Well, obviously.
it was a little bit, yeah, Elsie says she remembers. There was one time during that show, because I had to do it, I think it was like a 3-day show, or was it a 4-day show? I can't remember.
I don't know.
But there was a couple of times when I was in the booth by myself, and I remember, because he came over, and he was over several times, and I was trying to be nice, be professional and all that
We wouldn't
stuff.
tell him he was married. It's like, do you think yeah, he's cute. He could be into you.
You did not.
did.
Oh my
I
gosh.
didn't. Oh, it was so funny.
Anyways, there was one time I was manning the booth by myself, and there was very many traffic. It was maybe 30 minutes to close. I was kind of just getting ready to close things down, just going through that process, and I was looking at the team reports and all that stuff on my iPad, and I heard him from across the next booth over there say something like, "Hey, Christian," and I was like, I completely ignored him. I kept looking down. I heard him say it again, and I kept looking down, and then I pretended to take a phone call. And hello? Yeah? Uh-huh. And I talked to myself for probably a couple minutes until
You should
it was
have said, "Oh, yes, honey, I love you. How are our children? Is it our
I
wedding
didn't know-
anniversary tomorrow?"
I didn't know that you had not told him. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
that
it was
was
funny.
Traumatizing.
Yes, and he did buy product. They both did, because it was a guy and a girl. They were over there together, and they were friends, and they both bought product.
Yeah. He bought stuff, so, I mean, he was a paying customer. So, anyways, yeah, it may be pink, but the money's all green, right?
He was really saying it then. It's green. It's green. It's green. And the guy was like, "It's gray. It's gray."
Oh my gosh, it was bad. It was so bad.
Anyways, okay.
That was funny. Okay.
Any more questions?
Sprinkles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right,
well, if you don't have any more questions, we're going to go ahead and let you get back to your evening. If you do have questions, feel free to post in the group. If you want to, if you have any questions about what we talked about tonight, other than the last thing, we don't need to talk about that anymore. So, anyways,
I will never let him forget that ever.
oh, I won't ever forget it.
Ever.
There's no way I can forget it. I got actually hit on by another dude.
Anyways, you
It
guys
was
have a wonderful
bad.
evening. If you have any questions, post on Facebook, message us, call us, whatever. And
Yeah.
I think that's
it. Okay. Well, we'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Have a good evening, and as always, sprinkle on.
Yeah, peasy out. Bye, guys.
Bye.